Welcome to our podcast exploring human rights issues in Congo, Palestine, and China. Join us as we dive into the complexities of these regions, examining the challenges faced by individuals and communities, the global response, and the ongoing quest for justice and dignity in the face of adversity. I'm your host, Lorraine, and I'm here today with Pang, Mashrafi, Sophie, Rushi, and Aya. Our first topic is the Democratic Republic of Congo. Sophie, as an expert in African affairs, could you shed some light on the current human rights situations there?
Certainly, Lorraine. The situation in the DRC remains dire, with the ongoing reports of extrajudicial killings, sexual violence, and repression of political dissent. The government's failure to address their issues has only exacerbated the crisis.
Let's discuss a little bit about the methodology and survey.
The survey gathered opinions from 62 participants, primarily aged 18 to 25 of various religions backgrounds, including Christian, Muslim, Buddhist, and somewhat non-religions. Finding revealed a concerning lack of awareness among respondents regarding human rights issues in Congo, China, and Palestine. While awareness varied, there was general acknowledgement of problems such as the humanitarian crisis in Congo and restrictions on freedom in China. Respondents expressed support for international interventions, but uncertainty lingered. Concerns included the monitoring of online activity by the Chinese government and the operation of human rights defenders. Despite these challenges, there was conscious the importance of prioritizing human rights protection globally. The survey highlighted the need for further education and discussion to address these complex issues effectively.
Very well elaborated. Last but not least, let us jump right into the findings about human rights in these countries.
Western and Eastern philosophies pursue the meaning of life differently. Western focuses on purpose, root in ancient Greece, while Eastern seeks truth. Originating from Asia in ethics, Western emphasizes rule following, whereas Eastern prioritizes harmony and social benefit. Regarding human rights, the Universal Declaration is critiqued for Western bias, despite the Asian influence in its drafting. Eastern perspective blends Western and Eastern values, emphasizing coexistence and reciprocity. Human rights concepts in Asia evolved from historical developments with roots in religious and natural law. Both traditions acknowledge human rights' importance, but with distinct approaches shaped by culture and historical contexts.
Lastly, focusing on Palestine, Rushi, could you outline the key human rights issues affecting Palestinians today?
Certainly, Lorraine. Palestinians continue to face systematic discrimination, land confliction, and military occupation by Israel, resulting in widespread violations of their rights, including freedom of movement, access to healthcare, and education. It's crucial for the international community to uphold its legal obligation under international law, including holding Israel accountable for its violence, supporting Palestine-led initiatives for justice and equality, and advocating for just and sustainable resolution to the Israel and Palestine conflicts.
Thank you for that overview, Rushi. Given the complex geopolitical dynamics at play, how do you propose addressing these human rights violations in Palestine? Let's discuss a little bit about the methodology and survey. Very well elaborated. Last but not least, let us jump right into the findings about human rights in these countries. So conclusively, exploring human rights concerns in conflict zones like Palestine, Congo, and China reveals complex interactions of history, politics, and culture. Utilizing philosophy, psychology, and sociology deepens our understanding, fostering global dialogue and change. Overcoming challenges demands coordinated efforts at personal, social, and global levels, aligning with a Sagittarian philosophy, advocating wealth, pleasure, and harmony for all, alongside social justice and strong relationships. Thank you to all our guests for sharing their insights on these pressing human rights issues. As we conclude tonight's segment, let us remember the importance of solidarity, advocacy, and action in advancing human rights around the world. Join us next time for more in-depth discussions on global affairs. Good night.